Himachal Pradesh, Eco Task Force mobilized to cull, experiment to give monkeys oral contraceptives under discussion. What do you mean by vermin? What is the government's strategy to control monkeys? What the law says about culling of wild animals? Are oral contraceptives permanent solution for it? Why there is need for understanding population dynamics of animals before culling. GS Paper 3, Conservation, Wildlife Protection. What is the context about? Monkeys have been an old problem in Himachal Pradesh. They bite people, contaminate drinking water in storage tanks, steal, tear, break and snatch. Between 2004-05 and 2015-16, the state government paid compensation of Rs 1.01 crore to victims of these attacks. According to the government, crop losses amount to Rs 500 crore per annum. The Himachal Pradesh says it is closer to Rs 2000 crore. What do you mean by vermin? Vermin means wild mammals and birds which are harmful to crops, farm animals or which carry disease. In India, wild animals can be declared as vermin if they have become 1. Dangerous to human life or property, including standing crops on any land. 2. Become disabled or diseased as to be beyond recovery. Using these provisions, any animal listed in Schedule 1 to 4 of WPA can be declared vermin by listing it in Schedule 5 for a specific period. Currently, some animals like the common crow, fruit bats, mice and rats have been listed as vermin in Schedule 5 of WPA. What is the government's strategy to control monkeys' population? Monkeys catchers from Uttar Pradesh, Bihar and Jharkhand are hired to trap monkeys. They are paid Rs 700 per monkey. The animals are released after being sterilized. In 2010-11, the government allowed the Forest Department to issue gun licenses to farmers to kill monkeys to prevent damage to crops, but the High Court stayed the move. The government has now decided to entrust the job of culling to an eco task force. The task force will help eliminate monkeys if asked by the panchayats. The Forest Department will help with facilities and equipment. The government has also cleared a proposal to set up a rescue center for life care for 1,000 monkeys near Shimla Airport. The center will cost Rs 3 crore and will have cages for the animals, who will receive veterinary care. What the law says about culling of wild animals. As per Section 62 of the Wildlife Protection Act, 1972, states can send a list of wild animals to the center requesting it to declare them vermin for selective slaughter. The central government may by notification, declare any wild animal other than those specified in Schedule 1 and Part 11 of Schedule H of the law to be vermin for any area for a given period of time. As long as the notification is in force, such wild animal shall be included in Schedule 5 of the law, depriving them of any protection under that law. Are oral contraceptives permanent solution for it? Oral contraceptives have not been tried in India, but some countries have used it. It can only be a temporary solution, because its effects last only for perhaps 2 or 3 months, and the contraceptives have to be administered repeatedly. Why there is need for understanding population dynamics of animals before culling. If the vermin are abundant in population, that doesn't mean that we can allow these animals to be killed. Any scientific management policy for wildlife must be adapted to the population dynamics of the wild animal and be region-specific. Not all animals that come across as populated and create nuisance for humans may be in need of culling, experts note. The time has arrived for a nationwide policy framework to manage human-wildlife conflict. Scientific management of wild animals should necessarily involve population control. Lot more research has to go into this before you can reproductively control the population of wild animals.